guys, I'm Mark. Today I'm going to show you how to work out missing sides in a right angle triangle using trigonometry if you're given one side and given one angle, and you're not allowed to use your calculator on these questions. So let's have a look at the first example then. So we've got a right angle triangle, we're given a side of 12 meters and the inside angle is 30, and we need to work out side length x. So the first thing to do then is to label up the triangle. So the longest side of the right angle triangle would be the hypotenuse, so let's just put a h there for short. The side which is opposite the angle would be the opposite side. So the third side of the right angle triangle would be the adjacent side. So the next thing we need to do is select the correct trigonometric formula. So I've already written down SOHCAHTOA above, so we just need to choose the correct one. So we're given the hypotenuse and we need to work out the opposite side. It's nothing to do with the adjacent side. So which formula has the opposite and the hypotenuse? So it's looking like the first formula, which is sine. So we need to work out the opposite. So if we cover up O in our triangle, and our formula would be sin the angle multiplied by the hypotenuse. So we do sin 30 multiplied by the hypotenuse, which is 12. So remember, we're not going to use a calculator for this. That is because you are meant to remember the value for sin 30. So the value of sin 30 is a half, so that is something you need to learn. So we need to do a half times 12. So half times 12 is the same as doing a half of 12. So half of 12 is 6. So side x would be 6 meters. So let's move on to our second example. So again, we have a right angle triangle, and we are given a side length of 10 and an inside angle of 60. So again, if we label up the triangle, so the longest side of the triangle will be the hypotenuse. The side which is opposite the angle given is the opposite side, so O for short. And the third side is the adjacent side, so A for short. So next thing we need to do is select the correct formula. So we are given the opposite side and we need to find the hypotenuse. So we're looking for O and H. So again, it's looking like the first formula again. So we're looking at sine. So this time we're after the hypotenuse, which is y. So we need to cover h up in our triangle. So we do the opposite divided by sin the angle. So our opposite side is 10, and we've got to divide it by sin, and then the angle would be 60. So again, sin 60 is a value which you need to learn. So sin 60 is a root 3 over 2. So let's put that in on the next line. So we now need to divide by this fraction, so we can use the rule keep flip change to help us work it out. So we keep the first fraction the same, so 10 is 10 over 1. Change the divide to a times, flip the second fraction over, so it becomes 2 over root 3. So we then can multiply our numerators. 10 times 2 is 20, and 1 times root 3 is root 3. So that would be the length of side y. So you can leave it in surd form. You could also rationalise the denominator here, so look what the question is asking for. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching guys. Bye bye.